Are we on?
I hereby call this meeting to order. This is the Town of Highland Beach Special Magistrate hearing. Cases are going to proceed in the order in which they appear on the agenda. Is there a reason that I should give the spiel? There's nobody here. Why don't we get on? Well, we do need to swear in at least the code officer, so.
By the authority vested in me as a notary of the state of Florida, do you swear or affirm that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you.
All right, I have the minutes from August. Yeah, August 12th. They are hereby approved. All right. First violation case number CC 25316.
Hey, my name is Adam Osowski, Town of Highland Beach Code Compliance Officer, and I've been previously sworn in. The respondent is Carolyn Sheehy. The property address is 3015 South Ocean Boulevard, 302. I inspected the building records on July 7th, 2025. The violation that remain as cited on today's agenda are 30-122B, permits 24-494P and 24-452M have expired. The notice of violation was served by certified mail that was sent on July 7th, 2025. The green card was returned signed on July 29th, 2025. The respondent was given 14 days to come into compliance. The notice of hearing was served by certified mail sent on September 25th, 2025. The green card was returned signed on October 3rd, 2025. Prior to today's hearing, I re-inspected the records this afternoon and the violations continue to exist. I have submitted the following evidence, which includes proof of service, supporting documents, and photographs. The town recommends the respondent be found in violation of the town code as alleged in the notice of violation. I have spoken to the property owner in the past, and the town is asking for 30 days to achieve compliance or be fined $250 per day thereafter. The town is asking to assess prosecution costs in the amount of $250 payable by the date set for compliance.
You said you spoke with the respondent, Carolyn Sheehy.
Yes.
Did they express a interest in coming into compliance, and did they ask for any specific amount of time?
She wants to come into compliance, but she's currently out of town. That's why she's asking for us to do 30 days instead of the usual 14. That way, when she comes back, she can get on top of her contractor
Okay.
to complete.
And the town is good with the 30 days?
Yes.
Anything further? All right, in case CC 25316, I make the following findings of fact and law. I find notice is sufficient. I find the property in violation of code section 3122B. The expiration of 2 permits. Respondent has 30 days to bring the property into compliance, or a fine of $250 per day shall issue. I hereby assess cost the amount of $250 payable in 30 days. Actually, do you want a date certain? Your predecessor always wanted a date certain.
Yeah, I think it's easier to do a date certain. So
Anyone got a quick calculator on what 30 days from today is?
would be November 13th. It's November 13th.
All right, correction on the previous order. The compliance date shall be November 13th, and the date to pay the cost shall be November 13th. All right, case number CC 25311.
All right, my name is Adam Osowski, and I've been previously sworn in. The property address is 3015 South Ocean Boulevard, 302. I inspected the building records on July 1st, 2025. The violation that remains as cited on today's agenda is 30-122B. Permit 24-444BR has expired. The permit was originally submitted on June 10th, 2024. It is currently expired due to unpaid fees and missing inspections. The notice of violation was served by certified mail that was sent on July 1st, 2025. The green card was returned signed on July 11th, 2025. The respondent was given 30 days to come into compliance. The notice of hearing was served by posting on September 29th, 2025, after certified mail was sent on September 25th, 2025. Prior to today's hearing, I re-inspected the building records on October 14th, 2025, and the violations continue to exist. I have submitted the following evidence, which includes proof of service, supporting documents, and photographs. The town recommends the respondent be found in violation of the town code as alleged in the notice of violation. The town is asking to have the compliance date set for November 13th or be fined $250 per day thereafter. The town is asking to assess prosecution costs in the amount of $250 payable by the date set for compliance.
So this is a different permit
Correct,
at the same property.
correct.
Out of curiosity, why didn't you just bring it in the other case?
I was gonna say that I checked the permits on different days. And this was one that I missed, that they had multiple permits on the same property. I didn't catch it until I rewrote the other case.
All right, case number CC 25311. I make the following findings of fact and law. I find notice is sufficient. I find the property in violation code section 30-122B. The expiration of the bathroom remodeling permit. Respondent has until November 13th, 2025 to bring the property in compliance or fine of up to $250 per day may issue. I hereby assess cost the amount of $250 payable by November 13th. All right, case number CC 25353.
My name is Adam Osowski and I have been previously sworn in. The respondent is Sunny Bliss LLC. The property address is 3200 South Ocean Boulevard, Unit 202. I inspected the property on August 7th, 2025. The violations that remain as cited on today's agenda are 30-122A, AC changeout completed without a valid permit. The application was submitted on July 10th, 2025. As of this morning, it was finally completed to where the application is under plan review by building department staff. The notice of violation was served by posting on August 13th, 2025, after certified mail was sent on August 7th, 2025. The respondent was given 30 days to come into compliance. The notice of hearing was served by posting on October 3rd, 2025, after certified mail was sent on September 26, 2025. Prior to today's hearing, I re-inspected the building records on October 14th, 2025, and the violations continue to exist. I have submitted the following evidence, which includes proof of service, supporting documents, and photographs. The town recommends the respondent be found in violation of the town code as alleged in the notice of violation. The town is asking for a compliance date of 14 days, which is October 28th, 2025, to bring the property in compliance or be fined $250 per day for each day the violation remains. The town is asking to assess prosecution costs in the amount of $250 payable by the date set for compliance.
So if I understood you correctly, the work was done without a permit. They subsequently applied for a permit and the permit is currently under review.
So what they actually did is told on themselves. They submitted the application, did the work, and then never followed through on the application, which is how we in the building department caught it. I did speak to the property owner back in August. Yes. And The contractor first submitted all the required documents to get it into plan review this morning.
How long do you anticipate it to be in plan review?
As long as the contractor turns in everything correctly, a permit can get out in less than 4 to 5 days. I've seen it quicker, but I don't want to put that on permitting.
So to come into compliance, the review has to be completed and then they just have to what, pick up the permit and pay the fees? Is that it?
Correct. So 14 days is more than enough time. And then once they get that, they can schedule the inspections directly with the building department.
How long does that? Yeah, I mean, I don't want to cause them to come down. Would it make sense just to give them 30 days since they're most of the way there anyway?
So would that be November 13th?
Yeah,
like
let's
the-
make it November 13th. That seems to be our day of the week. All right, CC 25353, I make the following findings of fact and law. If I notice is sufficient, I found the property in violation of 30-122A. They do not have a permit for their AC change out. I'm going to respond until November 13th, 2025 to come to compliance, or a fine of $250 per day may issue. Hereby assess cost amount of $250 payable by November 13th, 2025. I think that's it, right? Short and sweet. All right. We are